Welcome everyone to Vested Interest. This is Shane back again for another stock pick of the day. Today we are going to take a look at Kellogg's. It is November the 3rd. It is a Thursday, so this will be the last stock pick of the day video for the week. I do have a couple other videos coming out before the portfolio update on Sunday. Should see a subscriber request video that I'm going to be putting out. That will either be Friday or Saturday. Actually, let's say Saturday. And Friday I will put out my dividends collected for October video. I do that every month at the end of the month. So I've got that pulled together, and that will come out tomorrow afternoon as well. And then obviously Sunday back to our typical portfolio update for the week, where I go over everything that I've bought or sold or any activity in my portfolio for the week. So tune in for those videos, and if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button so that you can join me on this journey to financial freedom, and hit that notification bell so you're notified whenever any new videos are posted. Now let's jump right in and take a look at Kellogg's. So Kellogg's, I'm sure you know who it is. They are a cereal manufacturer, right? They are in the consumer staples sector. Kellogg's at Kellogg Company, ticker K. Our vision is a good and just world where people are not just fed but fulfilled. We are creating better days and a place at the table for everyone through our trusted food brands. Our beloved brands include Pringles. Who doesn't like Pringles? Cheez-Its. My kids love Cheez-Its. Special K, Kellogg's Frosted Flakes, Pop-Tarts, Kellogg's Corn Flakes, Rice Krispies. Love Rice Krispies treats myself. Eggos, Mini Wheat. Gotta eat your Wheaties. Kishi, RX Bar, Morningstar Farms, and more. Net sales in 2021 were nearly $14.2 billion, comprised principally of snacks as well as convenience foods like cereal, frozen fruit, foods, and noodles. So I didn't actually know they had a hand in frozen foods and noodles. I didn't know about, but so if you want to know more about them, go ahead and check them out. This is their homepage, www.kellogg.company.com. And that's where I pulled this information. Obviously, you can see, their prices at $69.51. Volume on the day 8.1, 52-week high 77, 52-week low 59. We'll see these in a minute here, and let's take a look at why we are looking at them. And also one thing to notice as well, they have been doing some spin-offs here, right? And Kellogg's is a Michigan company where I live up here in Michigan. So some of their spin-offs are supposed to help them streamline and become more profitable. Again, check out their homepage if you want to know more information about those as well. So we are looking at Kellogg Company, ticker K, out of the consumer staples sector, and we are looking at them because they are down 8.32% on the day. That is a huge drop for any company on a daily drop there. Close of business on November the 3rd was $69.51. Looks like they are ticking up a little bit in the afters hour, 4:57 p.m. whenever I'm recording this, around 5 p.m. And again, this information is from Yahoo Finance. I am not affiliated, just where I like to look for some information. So they closed out, or I'm sorry, the 52-week range as low as $59.54, as high as $77.17. So they are getting close. They're right in the middle, kind of. They're not close to their 52-week low, and they're not really close to their 52-week high. They're kind of right in the middle of that zone. Looks like they may be heading back to their 52-week low, and I'd like them a lot better closer to this 52-week low or even lower. Average volume is 2.1 million. Today they were 8.1, so a lot of selling today. You clearly can see that. Anytime, like I said, a company drops by $6 per share and it's under $100 per share, 8.32% drop, that's significant. And you can see that drop throughout the day. Market cap of 23.641 billion. Beta of 0.44, so they are less volatile than the overall market. PE ratio of 16.02. And that is a little high for a company like this. They're a larger company. I'm sure most people who are going to eat cereals are already buying cereals. It's not like you have a bunch of customers out there lining up to buy if they're not already. Earnings per share is $4.34. Earnings date was November 3rd. That's today. So maybe something in their earnings that came out today that dropped them significantly. I would have to look at that. I have not done so. Forward dividend is $2.36 paid out on the year. They do pay out quarterly, and they have a 3.11% dividend yield. Not a bad yield, higher than the overall market. Anything above 3% is actually a pretty good yield. Their ex-dividend date is coming up on November 30th, so you would need to buy it on November 29th, the day before the ex-dividend date, and own it through the 30th to collect those dividends. 1 year target estimate, at least according to Yahoo Finance, of $73.94 per share. Now let's jump over and look at stockanalysis.com, and the 27 stock analysts they have had take a look at this. They call it a consensus buy, and actually it's getting closer to a sell here. So I'm sorry, consensus hold, not a consensus buy. They call it a consensus hold here, not a buy and closer to the sell here, and that probably has something to do with the big drop today. Low estimate of $55.55 per share. That would be a 20.08% decline from where it currently sits. And like we saw in the previous slide, that would actually be a new low, and I would like it a lot better at these lows over here than where it currently sits. Average range is $75.42. That would be an 8.5% increase in price. And if it happened to hit their high of $86.10, that would be a 23.87% increase. And if you bought it now, it would be a 3+% yield. Now here's where I typically show you my position. I do not have a position in Kellogg's. I actually had a nice position in General Mills. General Mills is in both my daughter's custodial accounts still. Nice one. I'm up significantly on that one. And when I looked at General Mills and Kellogg's, I leaned more towards General Mills just based on previous history of the company, stuff I found in my cupboards that we personally buy from General Mills, which is one of the things I do. I look at things that I understand, and I understand the products that I utilize myself, and that's how I come to some of the investing decisions that I make. You might as well be investing in what you know, what you purchase, and that way you are not only contributing to the company, but you're contributing to yourself whenever you're buying the shares and then buying that product, right? It's a way you're helping yourself along the way and getting something back in return. That's at least how I do it. So as we saw, 3.3% dividend yield. Their payout is relatively low at 53.1%, so that gives them plenty of room to raise that payout. And their annual dividend, $2.33, like we saw. They do pay out quarterly. 59 cents per share is what they've been paying out. So unless they drop or raise the dividend, that's what you should expect to see in the next one. Dividend growth is low, and for this being so low, down in the 3% yield, this is a little lower than I'd like to see, right? I'd like to see 4, 5, 6, 7% growth if something's this low. I mean, I can handle lower growth if I'm in, a 4, 5, 6% dividend yield, but whenever it's this low and growing this slow, that better opportunities out there, just in my opinion, right? Well, these are quick hitters. That's it. That's Kellogg's. In my opinion, it would be one if you're interested to throw on the watch list and wait to see if it comes down further. Not suggestions to buy or hold any stocks, just my opinion, right? I'm just a guy on YouTube. Don't take my word for it. You do your own investing research and take your own investing advice, right? My time frame might be different than yours. You might like Kellogg's. Maybe you have a lot of their products in your fridge and it's something you want to support, right? That's completely up to you. And everyone has a different investing style and different investing criteria. With that said, as always, appreciate you stopping by. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to show me some love. Hit that thumbs up, ring the notification bell. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. I do personally read and respond to the comments. I'm always interested to read your questions, opinions, suggestions for future topics, or constructive criticism. Go ahead and put it all down below. Let me know what you think of Kellogg's. Is it in your portfolio? Are there other stocks similar to that you like in the consumer staples sector? And this is Shane signing off, wishing peace and prosperity to you and yours. And remember, financial security comes to those who take a vested interest. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to tune in for those other videos coming up on Friday, Saturday, and the portfolio update on Sunday. Like I said, Friday should be a video about my dividends for October. And then on Saturday, we'll put out a video. A subscriber made a request for me to review Smuckers, so I'm going to look at that on a little more of a deeper dive than what we do here on the Stock Pick of the Day series. So check those out. Appreciate you stopping by, and we'll see you in the next one. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing in this presentation should be considered financial advice. I'm only sharing my opinion. Investing journey for educational and entertainment purposes. Investing involves risk and lose money. You should never invest any amount you're not comfortable losing. Always do your own research. Invest based on your situation, circumstances, and select criteria. Seek the advice counsel of a certified financial advisor.